Oh my God. This is going to be an hour-long video. We can't just watch it all the way through. We have to stop. There's too many things to talk about.
Welcome to the Throga channel. Today we have another reaction video. My name is Richard.
And my name is Johnny.
Yes, it is. Today we're going to work with the one and only possible alien, at least vocally, Dimash. So we've done 2 songs so far. We did SOS, which is here in the playlist on YouTube, and then we did Stranger. They got complicated with copyright claims, and that's available at throga.com/react, so you can go watch that there. And today we're going to do Story of One Sky, and apparently this is a song he spent like 3 years writing.
Awesome. Yeah.
This is his baby from what I understand. So what we're going to do today actually is a transparency of the video. For those of you who are Dimash fans, the dears, if you will, I'm sure you've seen this song before. You probably have seen this exact video we're going to watch, which is a live version, because you recommended it to us. Hopefully it's not too annoying, but it's a much better chance that we're able to keep it on YouTube.
Real quick before we get started, I just want to remind everybody to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell and always keep those comments coming in. You know, it really helps navigate our journey.
And also check out the description below, because we have some fun links in there to the Throga exclusive React videos, but also where you can learn more about singing and songwriting lessons if that is of interest to you. And you can take a free vocal profile if you're curious about your own voice.
Үлкен рахмет. Құрметті ағайын. Келесі орындалатын әнді орындамас бұрын бір-екі ауыз сөз айтқым келіп жүр. Құрметті үлкен. Біз осы стадионда отырған адамдар әрқайсымыз әртүрлі
Are you able to see this at all, Johnny?
Yeah, yes.
Құдайдың пендесіміз. Біздер үлкен адамдар кішкентай балалардан, сәбилерден ақылдымыз деп санаймыз өзімізді. Бірақ дегенмен біз сәбилерге, нәрестелерімізге білім беру барысында жұмыстарымыз атқарамыз да, бірақ дегенмен де сол балалардан да бір алатынымыз бар екендігін ұмытып кеттік негізі. Мейірбандық, кіршіксіз, риясыз, таза адамға деген махаббат. Ол кішкентай балаларда бар. Келесі орындалатын шығарманы мен 3 жыл бұрын жазып бастағам. Жалпы бұл шығарманың басты мақсаты әлемде тыныштық болсын деген ниетпен жазылған. Жүрегімді жарып шыққан
I love how real this is, very sincerity.
Композиторлық жұмысым.
Yeah.
Аллаға мыңда бір шүкір. Өздеріңіздің тәуелеріңізбен төрткүл дүниені аралап, әртүрлі халықтарда көріп жүрмін. Мен бір түсінгенім, жаман ұлт жоқ негізі. Әлемде тыныштық болсыншы, бейбітшілік болсын, соғыс болмасын. Ешбір халық, ешбір ұлт, ешбір ел зардап шекпесін. Сол себептен келесі орындалатын шығарма бір аспан тағдыр деп аталады. The Story of One Sky.
What a beautiful setup for this, and a great title.
Yeah, if I didn't love this guy before, it's he's awesome.
Can't believe what's happening at all. Piper's crazy, we reborn to fall.
Piper's crazy. Oh, Pied Piper?
I think so. Beautiful melody.
Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams. eons of lives shouldn't ever turn processes horrors of December.
It's great.
I agree. The melody's great. I can't imagine what it'd be like to be in that audience, because you could feel like the tremble in his voice. Not because he's nervous, obviously, not because he's not in control, but there's like this passion. There's just, you can tell in his setup, he believes in the message.
Yeah, and that's translating in his singing too.
It is just how he's breathing, how he's composing his body language, and how it's showing up in the lyric and in the tremolo of his voice. It is truly heartfelt. There's no question about that. It reminded me the opening melody to Gethsemane a little bit.
It's kind of reminding me a little bit. I mean, it's not the same, but just feeling wise to Michael Jackson's Earth Song.
Earth Song.
The.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just the feeling behind it's giving me
The
that
intent.
feeling, which I love that song.
Yeah.
And so far, I love this song.
All right, so I backed up a little bit. Let's keep going.
I love that part. That's cool. Love that change. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm literally holding my breath as he's singing. This is super cool. What, you want to look at the chords for a moment?
I mean, it's hard to. There's a lot of changes, but I mean, it started out in E minor, and then we went to D minor for like this pre-chorus, and then we ended up in C minor. Not being familiar with the song yet, I got to hear it a couple times. But.
Right, but going through 3 keys, it didn't feel jarring. There was no. It was super smooth.
My favorite songwriters are the ones like Brian Wilson. Billy Joel's really good at this. Guys that can make a really hard chord progression sound seamless. When you break it apart, it's like how did they do that? But then when you listen to it just in context, it sounds just so flowing.
Is the secret to doing that in the lead melody? Is it because your ear's following that?
I think the secret is just being touched by the higher power, I think. I don't know. Like there's people that can do it and it's impressive, but it sounds sort of forced. But then there's people that can do it and it just sounds effortless.
Yeah.
And so far, this is one of those.
So
back to E minor.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of overlapped into the music video here.
Mm-hmm. And also his ability as a vocalist to make the really difficult and impossible sound so seamless. I mean, the thing is, he's known for his acrobatics and like this huge range. That hasn't been super apparent in this so far. But when you actually listen to it and break it down, he's doing so many difficult things and it sounds so easy.
It's that really breathy tone, but still articulating everything. So it makes it feel very intimate, like he's just sitting next to you on the couch having a conversation, to these epic swells, like smooth crescendos into head voice, but then a little bit of a mix, and then it's just a roller coaster, again, without it feeling jarring. You don't feel like you're being thrown into a different register or a different vocal tone. It's just your hand is being held every step of the way.
Yeah, so comparatively to the stuff we heard, this isn't seemingly as impressive, but in a lot of ways, it's just as impressive.
100%.
Because he's maintaining the subtlety, and man, he's choices left and right. It's just, I'm going to do this tone with this volume, with this feeling. Listen to this tone.
So rich. Ooh, what? Did you catch that lyric?
I've never heard that. I haven't heard that tone from him yet.
Did you catch the lyric with that?
No,
We
what was
have
it?
passed the moment of imagine.
Is that in reference to John Lennon's Imagine?
That's where my brain went.
The Story of One Sky. That title just conjures up, like, imagine. We
All
are
together,
the
all in
oneness,
harmony.
all together. Yeah.
That's a powerful line, and it's piggybacked on the tone you were just pointing out. There's like an authority tone. It's like it's rich, it's deeper than what he was using earlier in the song. And then put with this lyric, I think it's just beautifully
I mean, what is he
matched.
trying to say? Basically, we've passed the moment of, like, imagining a better place. Like, we have to act now, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no time for imagining. We have to make the world better now, or it's,
Yeah. That had that Earth Song chord progression right there.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's like these little, like really big, beautiful, intended songs. It's almost like echoed in what he's constructed here.
Yeah, whether it's intentional or not, it's effective.
We have passed the moment of invention. What did that be?
D minor. C minor.
Crazy.
Back to E minor.
Goosebumps. So much happening.
Is there anybody better than him? Like, is there?
Hold on. I'm curious. I just want to see where and if he breathes over the last 30 seconds. Hold on a second. Most of that was all sequenced under one breath, which gave it a feeling of suspense and this turmoil, like this continuing sensation. And I don't know where he drew it from because he's moving around the stage.
Here's my thought. Aliens don't need to breathe air, so really it's not that impressive.
No, I mean, he's not doing anything breath control wise that many of other singers haven't done, but it's how he executes it with such ease.
And this new tone, this like the
Haven't heard
really,
that one
like,
before.
really big, like masculine sort of tone, and up here and like the, what is it? Let's say 1, 2, B4, which that's a high note for normal mortal.
Yeah. So where
men.
are we actually? So if we on the
So
piano,
he's singing that full voice, B.
Oh, B. Sorry.
Ba, ba, ba. We know that he has that range, but the thing that's surprising me is his tone, like his timbre. It's so like broad. It's not like the thin thing. But then a few seconds later, he goes up to the high, little higher notes, and it's like almost a different singer.
The range we've explored in this song is basically just 2 octaves, right? I mean, he's doing everything for the most part inside of this span, but he makes it seem like so much more.
When you can change your tone to have more of a, like, I don't even know the word, but just like more of like
Color.
a feminine sound. Yeah, when he can sound like a man and a woman all within one song.
It breaks the expectation of masculine, feminine, but also the registers, which we see a lot of singers do, but not necessarily with multiple colors of tone. So it's like, yes, they can get chest voice to head voice seamlessly. We've seen that in a lot of singers. Not everybody can do that, and it's always cool when they can. But he can do it with like 12 different shades and flavors and whatever he wants. Love those quarter tones.
Now it's kind of like doing that little Middle Eastern.
Yeah. Indian. It's like this multicultural influence with different vocal
stuff.
I believe that is the clinical term. The cultural stuff he is executing musically is
really, really, really good.
Good. Hold on, let me back it up.
He's ridiculous. Just much. I know.
I can't. This is the second video I'm actually crying in. Oh my God.
How are people like this created? It's just, like, it doesn't even make sense.
It's easy to be impressed by someone's range, vocal acrobatics, and my brain always goes towards the mechanics, right? Because that's what I do for a living. So I'm looking at the voice and, okay, this muscle's doing this, is connected to that, and I can figure out a way to explain the sounds. But when you utilize it in a way that is emotionally connected, all of the mechanics just, none of it matters anymore, right? So it's
that's the thing. That's what impresses me about this. It's both. He's able to do all that stuff, but it's also, I'm just like totally engrossed in the song and the performance, and like just the tone of his voice, like it's just sucking me in.
Having that physical skill set with that emotional delivery. Crazy. All right. Yeah, I feel you. All right, let's look at... So this is our normal view of the keyboard we use for most singers in most reasonable scenarios. We recently modified our camera to most of the piano to accommodate Jeff Castellucci's. We were working on these
from
crazy low notes,
yep.
But we're gonna dub this the Dimash cam today. Where did we just go? He dropped down to the E2, right?
I think.
E2, and what was the high note? I know we went past the B.
I think it's E5.
Okay, so he's got 3 octaves covered so far in the song. Just to give you kind of a perspective, most songs, most really successful songs, sit in an octave and a half to 2. In terms of pop, even that's pretty
2's
rare.
pretty big. Yeah.
So an octave and a half is like this. So we're already way past that.
Yeah. And really, this this bridge part, this sort of departure, I think it's totally valid. It's not just, I don't think he's just doing it to do it. It actually serves the song still.
I agree, especially when referring to world peace and global issues. Here we go. Back it up a little bit again. Cool texture. I don't know what instrument that is.
Like a tuning fork thing?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. This is going to be an hour-long video. We can't just watch it all the way through. We have to stop. There's too many things to talk about. I don't even know what that range is. That's lower than the E.
Okay. So
E2.
Mechanically, he's using the vestibular folds. So there's 2 sets of vocal folds in the larynx. That's
I was going to say that.
And see, I make up words just like you make up chords. It's what we do. So it's your false folds. And they're aimed down a little bit, and they don't stretch and pull and vibrate like your true folds do, the vocal folds that we speak with. So he's triggering those, which is giving it like this warm, spooky, scary tone. But he's also modifying the resonating space to give it some frequency body. So it's not just a growl. He's tuning his throat to the frequency he wants. And that's what gives it like this deeper, richer, kind of scary delivery. It's like a monster. But they don't have lyrics there. I don't know what he's saying. All right, I'm going to back that up again.
Again, he's just modulating keys like effortlessly with no relative pitch to go off of. He's just his ears.
I want to talk about that because someone pointed out in the comments saying that, he has perfect pitch. That's how he could do that. But having perfect pitch, which you have, doesn't mean you can perfectly execute the pitch as a singer. So identifying the pitch, like knowing this is a C, this is a C sharp, without having any relativity around that, that's something you can do. But just because you can hear it doesn't mean you have the skill sets to translate it to your vocal folds to produce it. I mean, you might hear that, I'm sharp, I'm flat, and then adjust, but he's right on it. He hears it and can anticipate it perfectly. So it's more than just perfect pitch.
I'm going to let you I know a little secret. I can't sing as good as him. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry if the image of me is shattered, but I'm not as good as Dimash.
So
I'm close. I'm real close.
Being able to identify a frequency does not mean you can reproduce it accurately, let alone skillfully to this level. So very
but these
different
scales
things.
that he's doing, like he's doing very unconventional modes too. Like these aren't easy sort of Western scales. He's going all over the place and he's just nailing it.
But it all somehow fits under the same roof of the same song. That's
yeah.
This should be 12 different songs by pop standards, right?
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Ooh.
That was cool.
That would be a D6.
So we went from here to this, not including his resonant vocal tones that he was doing with that kind of spooky voice, it
Right.
kind of hung down there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Subtleties.
My God. How are there people like this? I don't understand.
The internet is breaking me.
Wow. I mean, I got to remind myself to keep within the song and like the meaning behind it, which is it's so powerful, and I mean the visuals add to it. But he's just unbelievable. I can't like help but just get caught up in.
So powerful with this imagery too, and it's just that we're choosing life with such conviction with every cell in his body. The dude is jumping on stage and executing perfect pitch without a bounce, with grit. So now he's.
And I haven't heard the grit either till this point.
No, I haven't either. I was referenced Gethsemane earlier. He's pulling in these Ted Neely crazy highs, but like Chris Cornell edge. He's just like pulling on all these different references that I consider to be some of the greatest skillful and emotional storytellers in music, and they're all inside of one body.
Yeah, inside of one song.
It's inside of one song.
Yeah, one body, one song. It's just.
All right, let's hear this ending again. Holy, this guy's a rock star.
I don't even. There's no words to even describe him. It's anyway.
His movement too.
That D again.
Choosing life. The chord progression here.
We need peace.
I mean, right?
Hit like and subscribe.
People told us.
I don't have anything else to add.
People did tell us after that first video from 7 years ago that he was better. And we're like, sure. He's,
I mean,
right, he's
maybe a
better.
little better. He's got 2 more notes.
He's better. Like, somehow he is better.
They said the same thing after
And-
Stranger, and they were right again.
To have that ability and to be, and to use that platform for good, to talk about things that we really need to talk about in songs. I mean, he's not just doing it for the cash out. He's doing it because,
That
and I kind of
speaks-
got that impression, like he's all about his artistic integrity. He's not trying to fit into a format.
No, you're absolutely right. It shows the true character and the value of who he is as a human to conceive of this song and then to see it through on this level. And his choices in his music career seem to reflect that honesty for sure.
So I guess that's it. I feel like we could just go on all day.
Yeah,
Just- Just being stunned in silence about how good he is.
thank you, everyone. Thank you, Deers, for leading us to this song. Let us know what to do next. I guess that's all we could say from here.
Yep.
So,
So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye guys.